everyone. Welcome to another episode of John Medeiros Live. With me once again, the designer and owner of John Medeiros Collection, John Medeiros. John, how are you, my friend?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
coming in again. You know, to go over a few things today about what we're working on and what we got to show. You know, that's.
And we have good news. The weather is getting better.
Absolutely.
So we're going to show beautiful jewelry that is wonderful for the summer months coming up very soon.
That's very correct.
So good weather coming. Also, I don't want to say things are returning to normal, but things are starting to open up again. So hopefully we'll get back in the swing of things within the next few weeks. But in the meantime, we hope everyone is staying safe there at home. Don't forget, you can purchase everything you see on these programs at johnmedeiros.com and see the entire collection if you visit the website. And John, as always, you have new things to show.
Yes.
The last few episodes, we had the honor and privilege of having Tashia, a beautiful model, show the jewelry off. She's back today.
Yeah, she's been with me for quite some time. She's a great gal. She does show the jewelry very, very nice. We came up with a brand new collection this past January to show now for summer and spring, and that's called the Caribe collection. It took a lot of work, a lot of different things, different ideas how to put it together. But it took a while to get it done, but we finally got it done, and it's out for sale now. It's just, we're done with the turquoise, we're done with the pearl, you know, with a lot of the seashells, you know, a lot of things that went into that collection to make it nicely. And I certainly like to be talking about it. And then we also want to show you how you can wear it, not just buy one piece at a time. As you're buying it, you can wear it, you can stack them, you can do anything else. Like I try to discuss and telling everybody, you can't just wear one piece. You need to wear multiple pieces. That's what makes it will look very powerful, and it looks very beautiful in a woman.
In past episodes, we've had the opportunity to see some nautical themed jewelry. This is a completely different design that really shows the essence of a tropical island and everything you'd find on there. So let's bring out Tashia.
Yeah, sure.
Come on down, Tashia. How are you?
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Thank you for having me. Good.
Well,
Thank you for coming once again. So John, let's start talking about the jewelry, then we'll talk to Tashia to see how
absolutely.
she feels
As
about
you can
it.
see, we have a double chain necklace. We're done with the turquoise, also done with the pearl. You got your seashell, you got all different things that's on it. It's just beautiful, polished back, all the filigree in the back, and it all looks very, very beautiful. It also has a little pendant that goes with it. We have two different sizes. We have a smaller one, we have a larger one, longer chain, shorter chain. Whatever way the consumer likes to wear in it, we have it. Also comes down to a wrist. Now we have beautiful bracelets. Again, when I make a collection, I always try to do at least 3-4 different bracelets. As you can see, again, it's a one. It's a lot of workmanship to this particular piece. All of them they're all a lot of work anyway, but they look just stunning and beautiful.
It really is, and everything, instead of individual nautical pieces, you're seeing a cluster,
Big cluster, yes.
of so many things, and once again, it's like a canvas with art. You have to look at it and admire it to see everything that's involved there.
And now you can just go play in the sand, right?
Very
You're ready for that for evening, go out, you know, or go to the beach, whatever you need to do with this is very nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, we have a beautiful bracelet that took a lot of work to get this done. I'm sorry I don't have one loose, but I'm going to show you. That's how it works. See? Opens it up just to show how it works. See? Yes, and there's a latch, and that's how it looks. See how beautiful that looks?
That is amazing.
Also, the detail. There's so much work to make this bracelet, a lot of workmanship into it. And it
John,
lays very,
if you don't
very
mind,
nice. Sure,
let's
not
just
at all,
hold this
please.
up for a few seconds there to see the absolute detail and everything clustered together.
That goes on it. See it?
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
And then we try to combine the epoxy to match with the turquoise. It's a beautiful combination with pearl and also coral that we put in there. That gives you a nice striking look to it.
This will make any mermaid come out of the ocean just the way the jewelry.
There's one that just came out.
Absolutely.
No, she's very good. She does. We used to share for a lot of different things for the models part of it, and she wears my jewelry all the time. She loves the jewelry.
I love it. Thank
I
you.
know.
Now, Tashia, a young lady, what attracts you to this collection?
Well, this collection is just detailed, and I love the fact that it just picks up the light so beautifully. Obviously, with the silver and the gold, you can wear that with any engagement ring you have, because or any earrings, just anything you wear every day. You can put this with it, and it goes well.
It's American made too. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
me.
all made right here in Rhode Island. That's
right. So, of course, with the Ocean State, you got the ocean
That's
jewelry
right.
to match. Which is
It's
perfect,
Beautiful.
right?
Yeah, very nice.
Yes, Thank you.
Caribe collection, Caraíba in Portuguese. It's the Portuguese word for the Caribbean.
For the Caribbean, yes.
And this gives that feel of
It
the
does.
Caribbean.
Look at that pendant, how beautiful it looks.
It truly is.
You know,
It
it's
truly
all
is. And
highly
what's on that
polished.
pendant there?
That has the turquoise on it.
Okay, and we see a starfish.
You see the starfish with the coral reef that we put on, the coral with the blue turquoise. It just looks beautiful, all highly polished. Again, it's all both sides. See the beautiful back also, it looks very, very nice.
So you can actually wear it like that. If you don't want so much color, you can flip it over
No, you
and
can
have the
still wear the
two-tone.
color, but you have different designs in the back.
Exactly.
You got more polished, then you got more
That-
into the back part of it.
There you go.
You
So
know?
you're getting two styles in one piece of jewelry.
Exactly. If you don't want to show the color, you turn it up the opposite way, just a two-tone piece.
And it comes in different lengths as well.
Yes, it does, yes. And also it comes with a pearl and a turquoise, how beautiful that looks. As you can see, the coral with the turquoise looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Also with the turquoise and the pearl, it just looks stunning too
Mm-hmm.
also.
And then the smaller necklace there, almost like a choker, it's once again a cluster of different
it is,
nautical
yes.
themes.
We try to combine all the seashells together also with the seashell with the different colors on it. You can see you have two turquoise on the sides with the coral on the middle to give it a little more striking piece on of it. Every woman should have one of these for the spring or summer, or you can wear it anytime you want. You know, it's just
Now,
beautiful.
is the jewelry heavy, Tashia?
It's not like heavy. It's just enough. It's not where you're like, oh, I don't know if it's on or not. No, it's on. You can feel it. Like it's good quality, but it's not to where it's weighing you down. So
And comfortable?
very comfortable.
Very good.
It wears very nice and looks very nice.
does.
I love what
all
we
about
designed and
stacking.
made it. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Again, we got with the double wire, just with the pearl. Also it comes with the turquoise. And you have the single wire that we do, just a little more petite, as you can see, just a single wire, with the same type of a feeling.
So they're exactly the
Yeah,
cluster
and you also
of
have the
nautical
double
themes.
wire that has more detail into it, a little more elaborate. Also, the back's the same thing. It has a lot of detail that goes in the back to each piece that I made.
Yeah, made with love, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right here in Rhode Island, made in the USA.
You know,
So-
it's just another way of showing, our consumers how everything goes and how can you wear it, and see how it feels. You don't have to just use one piece. You can use multiple pieces.
All of these pieces available right now on johnmedeiros.com. Make your comments, ask your questions. There's someone answering live right now all of your curiosities about this collection and anything John Medeiros. Thank you, Tashia. You'll join
Thank
us
you, sir.
again, I believe.
Okay, great.
So, John, once again, you never cease to amaze us. After you've seen your nautical collection, now you see the Caribe. It's completely different.
It is,
and beautiful.
That's the whole idea. We just don't stick with one thing. What you see from me, you want to see a lot of different type of designs and different wearers. I can wear it. I can do it differently. I'm always pushing the envelope to the next level, how to make things even better.
Absolutely, and you did. Speaking of pushing the envelope, during the last few episodes, what we've done, we've kind of accompanied the creation, the birth of a new design. And this design is the cuff bracelets. It doesn't have an official name yet.
No, it doesn't.
But there are beautiful designs. Last episodes you showed us a different design. This is a new one that you just created in the cuff style.
Remember when I made the blanks and I said that's just a canvas. Now out of the canvas is the design that comes out of it.
So it almost looks like flowers,
It's the
sun.
filigree look.
Wow.
I'm expanding the filigree look to much larger piece because it's a larger piece.
Yep.
But it has the same type of a filigree you see in a small detail and a small piece, and I just created a little thing, a little more larger, a little more beautiful that you can really, once you put on, it'd be stunning. Once you put this on, see how nice that looks.
I can only imagine
Comfortable.
how
When
that's
it's all
finally going
complete,
to come out.
then I'm going to add stones to it afterwards, and there's a lot of different things that we do with it that's going to look very, really stunning. As you can see, all the detail that goes in. It's over a week's work just on this piece right here. There's a lot of
Incredible.
piercings, a lot of handwork. It just takes a lot of time to create this.
And it'll have stones and all
Everything
that.
else,
everything.
yes, exactly. As
Wow.
you can see the inside, all the piercings. See all the piercings?
So that's the
all way
beginning
through.
stage of creating a new design. On the inside, the piercings, which will eventually
Exactly. And
become.
then I got to put a big logo in it also to match up with everything else I'm doing.
Yep,
So it kind of really looks real nice.
wonderful.
Talk about something else if you like.
Sure.
We have created this Maybe you can talk about it a little bit more.
Listen, John,
Galo,
this was always
Galito.
this was always a collection that I really enjoyed. It's very Portuguese themed. This one is extremely Portuguese themed because it has a lot of symbols that represent something in Portugal. But you don't have to be Portuguese to wear it, and you'll see by the beauty of each piece. Right here is the Portuguese rooster, the Galo de Barcelos. There are fables about it, but it has really become a Portuguese symbol. So when you see that, it symbolizes Portugal.
Symbolize, yes.
Here you have a windmill. Now in the Azores, the island chain of Portugal, windmills are very common in various islands. There are 9 islands. Some of them have many windmills. Right here, the whale tail. So whaling was big at one point in the Azores, and when you go there now, if you go there on vacation, there are a lot of whaling tours as well, where you can see just whales swimming out in the ocean.
Yep.
Beautiful creatures. And John, you've captured a lot of the Portuguese essence into this bracelet.
And now, on the closure itself, as you can see, is a Portuguese tile, as the colors of Portugal. On the opposite side is the Portuguese cross.
So in the exploration days, the Portuguese explorers would leave this cross. Actually, it'd be on the sails of the ships, but they would leave this cross wherever they would pass by and conquer, if that's the correct word.
And they also created the ends, a little sailboat with the ship's wheel.
Absolutely.
Everything
stunning.
has detail.
It's amazing.
No matter which way you look at it, it's detail. You can talk about it for hours if you like to. You know, it's just a lot that goes into it. And to make these pieces were very time consuming because they're very little, tiny details you really have to put into it to symbolize what our roots. So that's what we did. And there's also a necklace for that also. Probably Tashia will probably wear it.
Now there is another bracelet there with a few different symbols than that one. I just want to show those charms and exactly what this
symbols.
symbolize.
This one is there's a
Right here in the city of Lisbon, these trolley carts are extremely popular. Actually, they're a symbol of the city. So it's a yellow trolley car, and John was able to perfectly capture the essence of that trolley. There's the rooster once again. And here's the caravela, which is a typical Portuguese ship, which was designed by Prince Henry during the Discovery Ages. And this style ship was used by many countries at that time, but the design was created in Portugal, the caravela.
Yeah. And we do it in 2 different ways. We do that with the epoxy, with the yellow, the Portuguese yellow, Portuguese colors. They're also done with it. Same thing with the caravella is also done the same way.
So
And
absolutely
Tashia
amazing.
probably has the other brush because I don't have it myself.
So we're going to call Tashia out once again to show us the beautiful Portuguese collection. Is there a specific name to this collection, John?
No, it's not. É poder de Portugal, you know.
It's Day of Portugal. There you go. So,
Created for them.
so here is a necklace you were talking
Yes, there you
about.
go. There's a necklace with the symbol of cross, of Portuguese cross, and the opposite side, if you do want to wear on the opposite side, is the tiles of Portuguese tiles. That's done with that blue, with that yellow. That's really stunning. Again, at the bottom again, you got your little sailboat and your ship's wheel. You can adjust that long, short, whatever way you feel like wearing it. You can do anything you want to do with it. See?
So at a distance, we're looking at a simple yet elegant piece.
Very elegant.
Once you come closer, you can see the detail and that every little symbol means something.
Exactly.
Has a story behind it.
This whole theme here is it's all about detail. It's all about roots where it came from. So that's why I created all that. As you can see,
Here's
the
the
little
bracelet.
rooster. As I showed you, the trolley with the white and the yellow and the red that goes
Yep.
into it, just like the original ones that stay now still. And there's a caravella with the white sails and everything. Again, and there's the back. You can adjust it any way you want it. It's also available on johnmedeiros.com. You might have to special order it, but it's also available.
So if you are Portuguese or if you're not, if you love this, this is the perfect gift. Now, if you are Portuguese, I know a lot of times you like to give something that has that Portuguese influence behind it. Portanto, compre já no johnmedeiros.com, pode oferecer à sua pessoa querida estes símbolos de Portugal. Excuse my Portuguese words just for a few seconds.
E não vou achar isso em outro lugar, é só aqui.
Exclusive, exclusivo, the John Medeiros Jewelry Collection. Now, how do you feel wearing this, Tashia?
I feel very rich. Like, I love the coloring that comes with it and the detail, obviously. But it's just so simple but elegant at the same time, and it's just timeless. So I really love it.
It's all made in America again.
Yeah, I guess.
Handcrafted in Rhode Island, right?
This one has a Portuguese soul, though. This
Well,
one
it
has
does. And just like everything else I make, also has a Portuguese soul into it.
Absolutely.
You know, but when you're wearing that, you're seeing it. It's a symbol of Portugal. a symbol of who we are.
Now, Tashia, when would you wear something like this?
This is every day. I feel like, you know, when you're representing Portugal, that's just something you do every day, right? It's
True,
part of
that's
your
true.
culture,
You can
so-
try the bracelets in, it represents America too. So that's
Yeah,
okay, you can mix
exactly.
it in. Portuguese American, right?
That's right.
So it's wonderful. It's one of the first times that you've done something so Portuguese themed,
So,
correct?
Yes, I actually made these for somebody else
Mm-hmm.
to sell them for me because they approached me to make it. But I don't hear from them, so we decided to put it out there. So our Portuguese community, if they want it, it's available for them.
And it is absolutely beautiful. So available on johnmedeiros.com. You can check it out. Tashia, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Chichia.
So John,
She's great.
she's fantastic.
great
She's
gal.
fantastic. Not only does she wear it very well,
Yes.
she's very knowledgeable about every piece, and she really lets you feel how she really lets you know how it feels to wear jewelry like this, which is important, I think, for any lady.
Yes.
Not only how it looks, but how it feels.
How it feels, not just the looks of it, you know, it's how it feels, how it's made. You know, when you're doing something with a lot of love, you see it and you're wearing it, you know, you can feel that, how beautiful it looks, how beautiful it wears. You know, and again, it's a lifetime guarantee. Anything goes wrong with that piece, the manufacturing part of it, we stand behind what we make. And don't forget, go online and register your piece on johnmedeiros.com, and when you buy a piece, you also have a place to register, and please do.
Now, John, I have a special request for a future episode. We'll keep the people anticipating what they're going to watch. You've shown these Portuguese symbols, but there is one that's a little more discreet. It doesn't yell Portuguese as much, but it's the Portuguese Viana heart. I know you made a
Yes.
collection with that. That is beautiful for anyone. I think maybe we should show that in a future
I'd
episode.
certainly be glad to do that. It is a beautiful heart, and there's a lot of work that goes
Yes.
into it. It's not just a piercing. Again, I try to create a three-dimensional heart. As you can see in Portugal, they make them just in flat. They just pierce everything by hand.
Yep.
And it's still a flat piece. So I try to give some dimension to that Vienna heart.
Yep.
And the closures and everything else I do. It's like it's part of, it is Portuguese, but it's also with American soul and Portuguese soul. It's really, really beautiful. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
Absolutely. And that's kind of where, in Portugal, where filigree started, was
Exactly.
creating those type of designs in
Exactly.
northern Portugal.
I
So
just brought it to a different level. I
Without a
create
doubt.
dimension to it instead of just being flat.
you've made your
Yeah.
own style of filigree that's absolutely
Yes.
stunning. John, this has been great. This has been great.
It's been great. Thank you for all the viewers. Again, please support our retailers, you know, our local retailers and the ones far away, you know, through all these bad times that we're having, you know, that they're going through. And we're here to support them also.
Absolutely.
You know?
And if there is a retailer which still has not opened, but you're a customer of that retailer and they carry the John Medeiros collection, then you can ask that retailer for a special code. And when you purchase on johnmedeiros.com, you enter that code, and that specific retailer will get the credit for it.
Yeah, correct. All our retailers, if they have a code, you can purchase online and they'll get the credit for it,
Wonderful.
you know.
John, thank you very much. I can't wait for the next episode and the great jewelry we're going to see. Always, always surprising us with new things. John Medeiros, thank you.
All right, thank you for coming by, Ricky, and thank to all our viewers for supporting us, and also, you know, look at what we do here every day.